It is Too Short Tuesday, and I am the shorter half of the team. And I'm very late, so I do apologize. I went to the doctor today and, had a med change and everything like that. So I'm a little wigged out right now. You could say I'm a little stoned, but anyway, I'm going to get right to it. Lil Kel86 asks, how do you trust yourself to start eating without a meal plan? And when I saw that, I knew that both Taylor and I have never been impatient. I also I wasn't one that counted calories. But I have, kind of like a mild case of OCD in terms of numbers. I remember phone numbers I remember the phone number from my very first house when I was a kid. I remember birthdays like crazy. And so, but for me, my anorexia didn't revolve around weight and numbers. It was more, it's always self-torture, and it's always that. But when people would ask me why I was anorexic, it wasn't so much, well, I don't want to get fat. It wasn't counting calories. I just stayed out of the kitchen. The only number that I really kept track of was obviously my weight, and then it was like my jean size. So, but as for counting calories, absolutely not. I just stayed out of the kitchen. I just didn't eat. If I did eat, I just didn't count calories. There was something that was interesting though. I somehow managed to figure out how many strokes on a bicycle it took to burn off a piece of cheesecake. That's what I would do. I would eat a slice of cheesecake and then go burn it off. I would eat another one, go burn it off. So when I did start eating again, I didn't follow a meal plan. And I think the reason I didn't count calories and I didn't follow a meal plan was just because of my little obsession with numbers. Because I felt that, well, you know what, if I get too wrapped up in that, then recovering from anorexia is going to make it doubly hard. Is doubly a word? I decided to recover it. There was just one issue, and it was, did I want to live or did I want to die? And if I wanted the obsession to dissipate, then I had to let go of all of those behaviors. And so I went into recovery in 2000. I just vowed to myself that, number one, nobody else can save my life. I'm the only one who can save myself. And so if I'm going to have a trust issue with myself, I'm never going to recover. So what I had to do was, I didn't have a choice. I had to trust myself. And that meant eating normally. And eating normally for me, it took a long time for me to be able to actually eat solid food again. But I knew that if I struggled every day to look at a meal plan, to, whether that included counting calories or not, or weighing it, I just couldn't do it for me. But I do know that when you're thinking about recovery, if it's really what you want, then you know what? Nothing's going to stop you from going into the kitchen and making, a small meal. No matter what, no matter what's in it, no matter how many calories it is, that was the whole thing for me. Did I want to live or did I want to die? Well, okay, anorexia and, obsession and compulsion and low self-esteem and lack of self-respect and the dangerous behaviors, the self-deprecating behaviors that I would do. How does that compare to life? I was tired of being down here. You know, I wanted to be up here, and for a shorty like me, that's an accomplishment, you know? So, to me, no, a meal plan just, no. So what I had to do is I had to wake up every morning, and I had to go into the kitchen, and I had to eat something. And so instead of having the anxiety of filling my bowl with cereal, and then having skim milk versus 1.5% milk, you know, I decided that, okay, what really matters? The amount of calories or the way my brain's going to function as a result of the nutrients that I'm about to eat? You know what? It comes down to the fact that, okay, do I want to live? Do I want to die? Because when you consume what's in front of you, your mind is going to work a hell of a lot better than it did yesterday when you ate nothing. So, you know, to me, that's a meal plan. That is a meal plan because it's not only fuel, you know, for the body. It feeds your brain because anorexia doesn't just starve the body, it starves the brain. I was just so fed up with hating myself, disrespecting myself, with digging through other people's garbage cans for food because that's all I thought I was worth. And I would do that in the dead of night when everybody was sleeping. Now, that's not what I wanted for myself, but I didn't know exactly what I did want because I didn't know if I deserved it. I just know that I wanted out of the hell of an eating disorder. You know, I think the ultimate meal plan is live or die. That's it. Now, whatever's in front of you, no matter how many calories it is, whatever's in front of you is a ticket to life. Okay? A meal plan, if you're going to sit there and you're going to rack your brains, when you did that anyway with anorexia, when you rack your brains with calories, numbers, and weights and whatnot, that almost killed you. So you're going to go into recovery thinking, you know what? I'm going to eat this. It's going to make me nervous. But, Jesus. Selena? Damn cat. Okay, but yeah, so my meal plan, I'm going to say, is live or die. See what I'm saying? That's it. And whatever's on your plate, you don't have to eat it all. You know, you don't have to lick your plate. But you know what? If you're giving it a shot, that's the meal plan you should follow. Because physical recovery is slow. It's very slow. And it has to be that way, you know, to avoid refeeding syndrome and all of that kind of stuff. That I'm still alive right now. And I'm only alive right now because I choose to eat. So, you know, I don't like to say the words meal plan. I like to say life plan because that's what it is. It's just not. So, I mean, I hope that I touched on this. You know, I'm such a blabbermouth that, you know, I think sometimes up into my head and I just, you know, take it and run. So, yeah. So, Little Kel 86. I really hope that I helped you at least a little bit. I know that my awesome, handsome, sexy, taller counterpart probably might have done a better job, but I gave it a shot. I hope it was worth the wait because if this video sucks, I'm screwed. But it's okay because I love you all, really. I do, okay? Choose life. Next time you eat a meal, make it a life meal. Don't make it a meal. Make it a, see? Brain fart. Make it, oh, that's a word fart. Make it a life plan instead of a meal plan. Because, you know, food is food, and without numbers, it tastes so much better. Seriously. Now, as I was saying, there's some mac and cheese in the fridge with my name on it. Until next Tuesday, Shauna and Kathy are up tomorrow for the Wednesday Warriors here on WeRFreEDomFighters. So, tune in, tell your friends, like, you know, it's all good. All right. Love you all.